Initiated in the city of Hudson as per mandates set for New York State Executive Order Law 203. I do have some updates. Many of you have read. We did recently get a grant to continue some parks work. This grant will offer stipends to individuals who we're looking to recruit. We want to get more diversity on the committee. It'll also handle some of the community events that we want to have, small events where there's food and gathering once we're able to kind of open back up a little. Another update, I just met last week with the director of the state police's EAP program. That's the Employee Assistance Program. And they're going to be reaching out to HPD this week if they haven't already. So two of these reforms that we kind of have itemized in year one are already, moving forward. So we're happy about that. Now I'll open the floor for any conversation and questions. I also want to give the invite to any park members who are on this forum tonight to speak to any questions that they feel that they can directly correlate to the work that they did on the committee. So the floor is now open. Any comments? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I would just ask a question. I wonder if you could, or if anyone in HPD wanted to talk about the support and that you were just speaking about, Mayor Johnson, like what? Oops.
I kind of lost your question there, Rebecca.
Sorry, I had to mute myself for a second. I'm curious to hear more about that support for the HPD that has been talked about. Like, what's that going to look like?
The Emergency Assistance Program?
Yeah, yep.
Chief, do you want to speak to that?
There we go. Yeah. So the Employee Assistance Program in its last form, we had it at HPD for a number of years. I had, what it does is it gives help to police officers having emotional issues, family issues, health issues. And in the past, we did have a program. It was taken out of the budget a couple of years ago when I applied for it. So what we've been doing up till now is have an individual billing. If an officer had a particular problem, we would send that officer for counseling, and then we would receive the individual bill. But what the mayor's talking about is a whole program that communicates better to the officers the type of help that's needed, help that's available before it becomes a crisis. So I look forward to hearing that. I'm familiar with the one that we had in the state police, and it was very helpful to officers dealing with emotional crises, substance abuse, things like that. So I'm very encouraged to hear that the state police will be reaching out for us, and we'll see what we can put together.
Yeah, it's kind of wraparound services for officers who may be going through any type of emotional issues, financial issues. It could be alcohol issues, anything. And it's going to be handled by an outside source, the New York State Police. They're willing to also bring on our department free of charge, so it's not going to cost the city anything for this service. Any other questions? If you have a question, feel free to, looks like I see a hand raised. Aaliyah?
Hi, is there a time frame for when this program will begin?
The Emergency Assistance Program?
Yes.
I mean, the Employee Assistance Program, excuse me. Yes, we're looking to get started right away. So as quick as, they can meet with our department and figure out their specific needs, the better.
Hi, Mayor, I have a question.
Please state your name.
Oh, sorry, yes, Michael Hoffman. My question, I first off want to thank everyone who created the incredible report. It was a really great read. I especially want to bring up the section that was on body cameras, really incredibly detailed and thoughtful presentation of new body camera policy for the Hudson Police Department. My question is if the policies that are recommended as part of that report are also going to be put forward to the county reform panel, because I know that that is a topic that should be discussed, I think, especially given the sheriff's recent very large investment in body cameras for the sheriff's department, if that's part of the discussion happening there too.
Yeah, I know from my office, Michael Comides, who is a supervisor of the 3rd Ward, he had sent all the recommendations on body cameras to the county committee. So I'm hoping that that's something that they take on as well, and it could be, a countywide initiative, and that would be great. Any other questions? All right. There are no further questions. I will now close this public hearing. Feel free to reach out to myself or any members of PARC. You can reach me at mayor@cityofhudson.org. And I encourage everyone to stay safe,